Good morning, students. Good morning, parents, students. How was the study? I hope you were challenging yourself on the question from your textbook. Well done. This is Brace's English Subject TV tutorial program, which provided by Addis Ababa City Administrator Education Bureau, collaborate with AfroHealth TV. On previous lesson, we tried to discuss about how we can categorize words by their number of syllables. And we try to see some family words. And we say monosyllable words has one syllable nucleus, and disyllable words has two syllable nucleus. Polysyllable words has three or more than syllabic nucleus. And we try to exercise our listening and reading skills by two interesting stories. Students, do you remember the stories about the wooden bowl and the blood relationship? Good. Today, we are going to learn the last 3 days lesson of Unit 6, Week 16. So, I hope you all ready your materials. Good. Unit 6, Large Families, and Week 16, My Family Trees. Let me introduce the following today's lesson or today's elements. 1. Speaking. It is on page 5 on your textbook. Under this, we try to describe family members. The second one is grammar. It is page 6 on your textbook. Under this, we try to see a possessive adjectives and possessive pronoun. At last, we try to see a vocabulary. It is page 7 on your textbook. And we try to study family words. Before I'm going to the lesson, let me introduce the general objective of this lesson. At the end of this lesson, students, you will be able to describe your family. You will be able to understand and use possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns. At last, you will be able to exercise family words. Students, let's begin with the first topic. It is speaking part. It is on page 5 from your textbook. Under this, we describe family members. Here is 6 guide questions. Here is 6 guide questions that help us to describe your family members. Students, now I want you to think about your family. Then, using those 6 questions, try to describe your family. The questions are, number 1, how many are they? Number 2, what do they do? Number 3, what is their relationship to you? Number 4, where do they go to study? Number 5, what are their responsibilities at home? And last, what are their names? Students, write about your family, depend on those questions, and share your answer to your parents. Dear parents, please accept their answer. Thank you. Okay, let's go to the next topic of today's lesson. It is about grammar, and it is page 6 on your textbook. It's about possessive adjective and possessive pronoun. Students, let me do the activity. Pay attention on the instruction. Imagine that you have a new house. What items do you want your family members to give you? Students, please list them on your notebook. You have 1 minute to list those objects. Time is up. Let me share you my wants. I need my brother's shelf and my sister's table. Students, pay attention how I express my wants. Look at the examples. I want to have my brother's shelf, or I want to have his shelf. The word his here replaces brothers. So when you use brother's shelf, brothers here, it is possessive adjective. But when we use his here, it is possessive pronoun. The other, I want to have my sister's table. In other words, I want to have her table. Students, possessive adjective is a pronominal adjective expressing possession. Possession means the condition of having or owning something. Pronominal adjective means when a pronouns are used as an adjective, they are called pronominal adjectives. For instance, the words my, his, her, etc. They are pronominal adjectives. When you come to possessive pronoun, a pronoun that derives from personal pronoun or pronominal adjectives and denotes possession relationships. To more understanding, I want you to watch some video.
This is my car. This car is mine.
This is their house. This house is theirs.
This is our kitchen. This kitchen is ours.
This is his special moment. This special moment is his.
Okay, students, from the video, we can understand that possessive pronouns can replace the place of possessive adjective plus noun. Okay, students, let me show you the relation between possessive adjective and possessive pronouns. In the first column, you have a subjects: I, we, they, he, she, and it. In the second column, you have a possessive adjectives. I become my, we become our, they become their, he become his, she become her, and it become its. As I said before, possessive pronouns is derived from possessive adjective. So, my become mine, our become ours, their become theirs, his become his, her become hers, its become its. So, students, I hope you have got some pointers on possessive adjective and possessive pronoun. Okay, let's go to the other activity. It is activity 2. Students, please pay attention on the instruction. The instructions say, write am, we, or, e to tell if the pronouns are used for men, women, or either. And it is page 6 on your textbook. The questions are, the first one is my, second, your, third, his, 4, our, 5, her, 6, their. Students, you have 2 minutes to complete this activity. Dear parents, would you help the student to do this activity? Thank you. Time is up. Let's go to the correction. If you answer my for either, your for either, his for men, our for either, her for women, and their for either, you are correct. Now, let's go to the last topic of today's lesson. It is vocabulary, and it is page 7 on your textbook. Last time, you remembered we have discussed about some family words. Now, we try to see other family words. Let me give you an activity. It is activity 1. Students, please pay attention on the instruction. The following people are family members. Tell your parents their names if you have any in your family. And it is page 7 on your textbook. The words are mother-in-law, father-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, stepfather, stepmother, stepbrother, and stepsister. Students, you have 2 minutes to discuss with your parents. The word mother-in-law means a mother of your husband or wife. The word stepfather means your mother's husband, but not your father. The word father-in-law means a father of your husband or wife. The word stepmother means your father's wife, but not your mother. The word brother-in-law means the husband of your sister. The word stepbrother means your mother's son, but not your father's. The word sister-in-law means the wife of your brother. And the word stepsister means your father's daughter, but not your mother's. Okay, now let me give you another activity. It is activity 2. Students, please pay attention on the instruction. The instruction says, find single words to replace each of the underlined words and write them down in your exercise book. Students, you have 1 minute to copy the questions to your notebook and 2 minutes to complete this activity. And it is page 7 on your textbook. The questions are: 1. My brother's daughter, Rosa, is coming to visit me next week. 2. Sanait is my father's daughter, but not my mother's. 3. I'm going to the village to visit my uncle's son. 4. My father's father loves us very much. 5. Merit is not my mother's brother. And 6. The boy over there is my sister's son. And the last, my sister's daughter passed the national examination last year. You have 2 minutes to complete this activity. Dear parents, would you help the student to do this activity? Thank you. Time is up. Let's go to the correction. If you answer, my brother's daughter is niece, you are correct. And if you answer, my father's daughter, but not my mother's, is stepsister, you are correct. And if you answer, my uncle's son is cousin, you are correct. And if you answer, my father's father is grandfather, you are correct. And if you answer, my mother's brother, uncle, correct. And if you answer, my sister's son, nephew, you are correct. And last, if you answer, my sister's daughter is niece, you are correct. Great job. Students, it's all for today. But before I'm leaving, I want to give you a homework to you. I have two activities for you as a homework. The first one is about writing conventions. It is page 8 on your textbook, and it is about punctuation and capitalization. Students, please pay attention on the instruction. The instruction says, rewrite the following short text using appropriate punctuation and capitalization. Here is the short text, and you are going to capitalize and use appropriate punctuation marks. And the other is about writing composition. It is about paragraph writing. Students, please pay attention on the instruction. The instruction says, answer the questions below and write a paragraph about your family in your exercise book using the given or the following information. It's page 8 on your textbook. There are 5 questions, and those questions helps you to grasp some information about your family. Based on those 5 questions, you are going to write a short paragraph about your families. The questions are: 1. How many people are there in your family? 2. Who is your youngest person in your family? 3. Who is the oldest person in your family? 4. What do girls and boys do in your family? And the last, how do you help your parents? That is your homework. Dear parents, please help the students to do their tasks. It's all for today. Keep doing the remaining activity for better understanding, and stay at home and keep washing your hands. Goodbye, students. Goodbye, parents.